This is Chazar of Gemara and Eruvin, Daf Yod Aleph. We pick it up on the bottom of Yod Amud Beis, the two dots, 4 lines on the bottom. We said in the Mishnah that if the Mavi is wider than 10 amos, but there's a Tzuras HaPesach, you do not have to be Mamayid. It says the Gemara Ashkan Tzuras HaPesach the Mahanya Barachlik. We find that a Tzuras HaPesach works for the width, and the Maltra, that decorative beam, works on the height if it's more than 20 amos. It says the Gemara Ipchamai. What's the din about the opposite case? What's the din about a Tzuras HaPesach for the height or a Maltra for the width? Tashma, the Gemara brings a raya, the Tani we learned in a brisa. Mavi shugavai may ask you a mavi which is wider than 20 amois, you have to decrease it. Proof number one, Tzuras HaPesach works for wider than, for taller, than 20 amos. Amalter brachla might tashma the Tani mavi shugavai may ask him you might brachla may you might Tzuras HaPesach and it's archla might. So seemingly the Malter does the exact same thing as the Tzuras HaPesach. My love, see that it's going to work even on the width. Loya ratio only works on the height. Masla Rudu Chiba Rav made the Ravi and it's Archlamait, and if there's Tzuras HaPesach, you don't have to decrease it. No, our Mishnah is incorrect. You have to be Mamayid, and that's what we're basically going to go on to discuss the next entire plot. There's an opinion of Rav that holds that even when it's wider than 10 amos, you do not have to decrease it, said our Mishnah, if this is Tzuras HaPesach. Rav disagreed, and Rav says even if it's Tzuras HaPesach, it does not help if it's wider than 10 amos. I'm Chatzar, and now we're going to bring trying to bring a proof to this opinion of Rav. A chatzar which is majority openings and windows in an entire Tzuras HaPesach is not matter if it has a doorway. My time oil be because it's more than 10 amos. Aser b'mavoi upars b'merloi made aser b'chatzar more than 10 amos apostles of mavoi. Pars b'merloi made aser b'chatzar. You don't need to Tzuras HaPesach. It does not help Tzuras HaPesach. You don't need to Tzuras HaPesach. So proof that Tzuras HaPesach is not going to work when it's more than 10. Says Gemara, what's the proof? The reason is because it doesn't work for Pas B'Reis when it's more than 10 amos. That Aser's Chatzar Shkini Tartli to Pas B'Reis. Parts B'Reis, it does work for Pas B'Reis. We don't have a proof. Let's try again. The fun is all these walls, rooms, majority openings, the and windows. Mutter, it's mutter b'vachi. I mean, Ruben Alapar says they have more wall than opening. Eruvin it's majority. If it's majority, then not going to be oimid. Ella ema sheriba v'emsach v'chlenis. There's a lot of doorways and openings. B'vachi, I mean, Ruben Alapar. It's okay as long as I mean Ruben Alapar. So assumingly we see even though there's a doorway, it doesn't work if it's part of Ruben Alapar. Amar Avkana kitan ibis cheshemai. No, it's not a normal doorway. It's a jaggedy doorway or doorway without a top. And that's the reason why maybe it doesn't work. My best cheshemai believe Rav Chumar Rav Yezam shikifi doesn't have the sides. It's jagged. The chanam unless they ticker, it doesn't have a roof. So that's the end. You don't have a proof to Rav that a doorway does not necessarily help for more than 10. So now the Gemara tries to prove that Rav Yechon agrees to that opinion. But Rav Yechon has allowed to Rav. That put in 4 pegs and 4 sides of the field and he put a reed on top of them. And the story came around the Chacham and he said it's good for a climb. It's considered a wall. You got to put another minute next. It says just like it works for climb, it works for Ishlak, it works for Shabbos. Says Ishlak that this Tzuras HaPesach is like a regular wall. Rav Yechon no, like a lion eatir light, then Shabbos light eatir light. So Rav Yechon seemingly just like the opinion of Rav that this doorway does not have a din of a wall. Therefore, it doesn't work for climbs, doesn't work for Shabbos. Says Mar 1 second. If you're talking about that they put the string on the side of the pole, it doesn't help. It must be on top of it. If it's less than 10 amos, why Rav Yechon say it doesn't work? If it's more than 10 amos, and we see Rav Yechon holds it does not work for Shabbos, that's a proof. Rav Yechon holds like Rav. Says Gemara, no, low proof. Really 10 amos minat on the side. Again, the argument of Chizk, therefore we don't have a proof that Rav Yechon holds like Rav. Says Gemara, 1 second. According to what you just said, we come with a massive steer of Rav Yechon, everyone's a steer. Moving on to the Alpha Mebeis. A peo, which is the same thing you put in pegs and you put something across the top, works for Klaim Avaloy Shabbos. That's what Rish Lakish says. Whereas Rish Lakish before said works for both. Rav Yechanan Amar Kibchiz Shabbos Deloy. It doesn't work for either, which Ramon Midgar Yechon said works for Klaim. Steer on everyone. So Bishlam, if you're going to tell me the Rish Lakish Kasha, the other Rabbi, fine. You're saying he's Rabbi, fine. Elder Rav Yechon Kasha. So if you're going to tell me Asmal Gabon Achim and Atzad, the one was on top, one is from the side chapter, then it's very good. And if that's true, then we'd be back to our proof that Rav Yechon holds like Rav. Eliam, I said everything's on the side. Michael and Marsir and Rabbi Yechanan. Answers the Gemara. No, it's really both from outside, and therefore we don't have a proof that Rabbi Yechanan like Rab. Second white line, Hasan be'eser, Hacha be'yeser me'eser. Two different cases. One is 10 amos, one is when it's more. We're not talking about the Shalom ben Eser, the Yeser me'eser. Tam Rabbi Yechanan Reish Lakish Lokachai and Meiser El Choishoy. Rabbi Yechanan Nuril Moteira. Afbisha Baki Belchitz Klaim. Even though he was a Baki, Matzish ben Kilani said he saw he was sitting amongst the trees. Umatach Zmer Milan Nila, and he saw his Rabbi sitting there, so he strung a string from tree to tree from the Rabbi. Ikafanim kan Maluz Ray kan. If you put Kafanim on one side, can I plant the other side? Meaning, is this doorway considered like a wall? Amalei be'eser, motor be'eser be'eser aser. So what's this case talking about? Ba'iskin and ilim al gabon. If it was on top of a real truth of Pesach, yesim be'eser aser. V'atani yesham kanim at Yukran and Vaslam peyam ma'alav ilu yesim be'eser motor. It does work. Elav minataris from the side of Kamalei be'eser motor yesim be'eser aser shmamina that they're both from the side, and therefore we do not have a proof that Rabbi Yechanan holds like Rav. So the Gemara is concluding that Rav holds that the truth special does not work when it's a mavi more wider than 10 amos. We do not have a proof that Rabbi Yechanan necessarily agrees. We do not have a proof to the opinion of Rav, and that's how the Gemara leaves it. The Gemara continues. Gufa 12 lines down. First one line is Gufa. Rav Chizda Jews Apel Shalom min Atzad. Lois lo klum. That was Rav Chizda. Rav Chizda Jews Apel Shalom is Richashtei Bereis. We strong the lamb, but tells told the door. Favil del shal kashim a straw door. Amr Yishlakim Shalom Yanis Jews Apel Shalom. It's here. He needs to have a hinge. It's here. Rav Avi Kasa, which is like a peg that the door swings on. Ashkichin Rav Acha Breder Rav Avi lo Tamid the Rav Ashi. Amr Lu Amr Mar Midi Jews Apel. He says something about Jews Apel. Amr Lu Amr Lu klum. Either just said nothing, or he argued on this din of a hinge. Tana Jews Apel Shalom Kan 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 Gabe. Srichan Liga in Srichan Liga. Does the top lentils that have to touch the two side posts or not? Rav Nachman Amar, Rav Nachman made a doorpost that the top wasn't touching. Beirish Klusa Kishmai Avid Ubda Beirish Klusa Kishmai like he held. I'm leaving Shasli Shamay, Rav Shish said to Shamay, Rav Gada, Zil Shalv didn't go take down the doorpost, doesn't do anything because it's not touching. Also Shalv Shadinu, right? Beirish Klusa Chavshua, Beirish Klusa saw he's breaking down the door, he's sent to the jail. Also Shish to come above, Shish went to the door and said, no, it's because of me. Also Gada Pike saw, told God to get out of here. Nafak, and he left. Rav Shishis, the Rabbi of Shmuel. Rav Shishis found the Rabbi of Shmuel. Amrlei, Tanimar, Midis, yours Pesach. Amrlei in. Amrlei in. Tanina, we went to the Mishnah the following day, which is going to be a proof to Rav Nachman. Kibar Amir Mechayiv Mizazacham Paitim. Vishavim, but they all agree that if this archway is 10 on the side, 10 by 4 before the arch, everyone agrees it's good, even though the top lintel is not touching. It's right. It doesn't have to be on the bottom. It has to be on the bottom. It's not 10 tall, meaning before the arch. Like Klum, it's nothing. Keep ligi, what's machlek is it's 3 in the bottom, it goes up 10. Vein brach arba, but it's not 4 wide. But you could chisel it out. Larpa, Meir Saver Chaykin Lashlim, Run Saver in Chaykin Lashlim. Amar Lay, Meshachlu Loy Temelu Veshklusa. Don't tell Reshklusa. Why? Because you see that he basking like it didn't have to touch. Lamiti, ha, Meod the Tani Klipa, this Raya from Kipa. Says the Meshach Shamavoy. How do you match up a Mavoy? Bisham Lechav Kirby, Silmer Eudach Kirby. Bisham says you need both, Bisil says either or. Rav Lezer Melechim Tulach, Bisham Yishal, Amr Tam Lechel of Neirav Kiva Nechel Bisham. I'm sorry, they're not arguing a mavi that's less than 4 amos. Should need to arrive like a bekaira. Manechlu, what's machlek? Is al racham amos? It's wider than 4 amos. At answer until 10. Shabesham yom lech bekaira. They're arguing only when it's more than 4 amos. From Kival said the echlu. No, they argue about both. Let's just begin the Gemara. Come on, to like Chanani like Tanakama. We know that a mavi mefulish if it's open on both ends, Chanania and the Tanakama all held. You need doors. Over here, there's no doors. I'm Rabbi Yehuda. I'm actually mavi saw some gates. Shabesham lech bekaira. Silmer lech bekaira. Talking about a mavi saw some, and that's the reason why there's no such thing about doors. We'll pick it up from here tomorrow.